Life responds to the energy you radiate. When you believe you already have everything you desire, when you act from a place of abundance rather than lack, the universe aligns to bring that reality to you. This is not about pretending or living in denial. It is about embracing a mindset of certainty, gratitude, and inner fulfillment. Today, I want to share with you how to act as if you already have everything, and why this simple mental shift can transform your life. Abundance is not something that comes to you only after you achieve a certain goal or reach a certain point in life. Abundance is not a destination, it is a state of mind. So many people make the mistake of thinking, I will be happy when I have this, or I will feel wealthy when I reach that milestone. But the truth is, waiting for external circumstances to validate your worth or your success only keeps you trapped in a cycle of lack. True abundance begins in this moment, in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your inner world. It begins when you choose to feel wealthy, loved, complete, and fulfilled right now, exactly as you are. Take a moment and ask yourself, how would my life feel if I truly believed I already had everything I desired? Close your eyes and imagine waking up tomorrow morning, not with a sense of longing or scarcity, but with a deep, unwavering sense of fulfillment. Imagine looking around your home, your surroundings, and feeling gratitude, contentment, and excitement for every single detail. Picture yourself interacting with people, and every conversation is infused with joy, confidence, and satisfaction. This is the energy of abundance, and the beautiful thing is, it is available to you at any moment simply by shifting your awareness. When you feel abundance from within, something remarkable happens. The universe begins to mirror it back to you. Opportunities that you might have overlooked before suddenly become visible. People you meet start reflecting your confidence and optimism. Doors that were once closed begin to open with ease. You see, the world responds to the vibration you emit. If your thoughts and feelings are aligned with lack, fear, or worry, your life will naturally reflect those patterns. But if you intentionally cultivate the feeling of already having everything, your reality starts to shift in alignment with that energy. It's not magic, it's the natural law of cause and effect. What you hold inside eventually shows up outside. Feeling abundance now does not mean denying your current reality. It does not mean pretending everything is perfect or ignoring challenges. It simply means that despite any difficulties, you can choose to connect with a sense of fullness and wholeness inside yourself. It means appreciating what you do have, however small it may seem, and recognizing that life is continually offering you blessings, opportunities, and lessons. You can start with something simple: your health, your breath, the roof over your head, a friend who supports you. When you truly focus on these small things with gratitude, you are activating the energy of abundance. Another way to feel abundance is to connect with your senses. Walk outside and feel the sun on your skin, hear the wind in the trees, see the colors around you. Every moment is rich with gifts waiting to be noticed. By immersing yourself in the present and noticing the beauty, you are training your mind to shift away from lack and into a state of plenty. Remember, abundance is not only financial, it is love, health, peace, creativity, joy, and freedom. You can cultivate all of these in this very moment simply by choosing to feel them inside yourself. One practical exercise is to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the energy of abundance. And with each exhale, release thoughts of scarcity, worry, or limitation. Say to yourself, I am abundant. I am complete. I have everything I need. Feel these words in your heart. Let them resonate through your body. Allow yourself to smile because you are connecting with the energy that creates your reality. The more often you practice this, the more natural it will feel. Soon, it will become a habit, a way of living, and your outer life will begin to reflect this inner truth. Remember, the feeling of abundance is the first step toward manifesting everything you desire. By experiencing it now, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you are ready. You are already living as if your dreams are real, and the universe always responds to those who embody the energy of what they want. So today, begin to feel the abundance in your life. Let it fill you completely. Let it radiate from you in your words, your thoughts, your actions, and watch as the world around you begins to reflect the truth that you already have everything. The words we speak carry immense power. Every sentence, every thought expressed aloud is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your mind and the universe. Too often, people underestimate the influence of their words, speaking out of fear, doubt, or scarcity. They say things like, "I can't do this," or "I wish I had more money," or "I hope things get better someday." Each of these phrases subtly programs the subconscious mind to focus on lack rather than possibility. Acting as if you have everything begins with the conscious choice to speak in alignment with your desired reality. Speaking your reality is not about pretending or deceiving yourself. It is about declaring your intentions and living in the truth of your highest vision. It is about affirming who you are and what your life already contains. When you speak as if your dreams are already here, you bypass the limitations of your current circumstances and create a new internal reality that the external world can mirror. For example, instead of saying, "I hope I find love someday," say, "I am deeply loved and love surrounds me every day." Instead of saying, "I wish I were wealthy," say, "I am abundant. I have everything I need and more." The words you choose create the blueprint for your experience. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It responds to the emotions and energy attached to your words. When you speak with certainty and alignment, you reinforce your inner belief that your desires are already fulfilled. This strengthens your confidence, raises your vibration, and attracts circumstances that reflect the reality you have declared. Every statement you make can either limit you or empower you. Choose wisely and make your words your allies in creating the life you want. An important practice is to be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Internal dialogue is often more influential than external speech because it shapes your identity from within. Notice when your thoughts drift into lack, fear, or judgment. Instead of criticizing yourself for making mistakes, say, "I am learning, I am growing, I am capable of creating the life I desire." When you replace self-limiting language with empowering words, you retrain your mind to focus on solutions, opportunities, and abundance. This is the essence of speaking your reality. It's also crucial to use the present tense in your language. The word will often places your desire in the future, creating a sense of waiting. When you say, "I am abundant," instead of "I will be abundant," you bring your mind and emotions into the now. Acting as if means living in the energy of fulfillment today, even if your current circumstances have not yet caught up. When you declare it in the present, you are sending a clear signal to the universe and to yourself. Your reality has already begun. Another powerful tool is affirmations. Repeating positive statements daily helps to embed your desired reality into your subconscious mind. These affirmations do not need to be complicated. They just need to feel true and aligned. Say, I am worthy of all good things. I attract abundance effortlessly. Or, I am living my dreams now. Repeat them in the morning, before sleep, and whenever you feel doubt creeping in. Over time, your subconscious will accept these truths, and your words will no longer be just statements. They will become lived experiences. Speaking your reality also extends to interactions with others. When you converse with friends, colleagues, or even strangers, speak from a place of positivity, confidence, and abundance. Your energy communicates far more than words alone. When you consistently speak as if your life is already rich, fulfilled, and joyful, people begin to treat you differently. Opportunities, collaborations, and blessings flow naturally toward those who radiate certainty and gratitude. Finally, remember that your words are more than declarations. They are reflections of your inner state. If your heart feels abundant and your mind is aligned with your desires, your words will naturally follow. If you wish to transform your life, begin with your speech. Speak as if your dreams are already realized, and allow your reality to align with the energy you are expressing. The universe always responds to the vibration behind your words, and when you speak with clarity, certainty, and love, life has no choice but to deliver. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you have to transform your life. It is the bridge between where you are now and the life you desire. Often, people think that they must achieve a goal, earn a promotion, or acquire wealth before they can feel truly grateful. But this is an illusion. Gratitude is not something that comes after success. It is the energy that attracts success. By cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for what you already have, you open the doors for more abundance, more joy, and more fulfillment to flow into your life. To live in gratitude is to consciously shift your focus from what is lacking to what is present. Every day, countless blessings surround you, though they may be subtle or overlooked. The air you breathe, the food you eat, the roof over your head, the people who love and support you. These are all expressions of abundance already in your life. When you take the time to notice them, to feel their presence in your heart, you are practicing the art of living in gratitude. This simple shift in awareness can completely transform your mental and emotional state, lifting you from worry, fear, or lack into joy, peace, and abundance. One of the most effective practices is to start each day with gratitude. Before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things you are thankful for. They can be as simple as the warmth of your blanket, the taste of your morning coffee, or the smile of a loved one. By beginning your day in this way, you set the tone for the hours ahead. Your mind is focused on abundance, and your energy radiates positivity. The universe responds to this vibration, bringing more reasons to be grateful into your life. Gratitude is not just a mental exercise, it is a feeling that resonates in your body. When you feel grateful, your heart opens, your energy shifts, and your entire being aligns with abundance. Imagine feeling profound gratitude for even the smallest things in your life, a kind word from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, or a quiet moment of peace. As you cultivate this feeling, you begin to attract experiences, people, and opportunities that reflect it. Life responds to the frequency of your gratitude, rewarding you with more of the things you already appreciate. Another key aspect of living in gratitude is expressing it outwardly. Say thank you to people around you, not just for grand gestures, but for the small acts of kindness and love. Gratitude is a language that connects hearts and elevates energy. When you express appreciation, you amplify the abundance in your life. It creates a cycle of positivity. The more you acknowledge, the more you receive. Gratitude is magnetic. It draws blessings, opportunities, and miracles toward you. Living in gratitude also means seeing challenges from a new perspective. Life is filled with lessons, and even difficult experiences carry gifts. When you choose to find gratitude in every situation, you shift from being a victim of circumstances to being the creator of your reality. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you can ask, "What can I learn from this, and how can it help me grow?" By approaching life with this mindset, you empower yourself and align with abundance, even in the face of obstacles. To deepen your practice, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Each night, write down 5 things that brought you joy, comfort, or a sense of fulfillment that day. They don't need to be monumental. Small moments are equally powerful. Over time, this exercise rewires your brain to notice the positive aspects of your life automatically. You begin to live from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, and this energy becomes a natural part of who you are. Finally, remember that gratitude is not a one-time practice. It is a way of life. It is a lens through which you see the world, a vibration you carry in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you live in gratitude, you act as if you already have everything, because you recognize that life is filled with blessings at every moment. Your heart overflows, your mind aligns with possibilities, and your life reflects the beauty of your inner state. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance, the key to attracting joy, and the pathway to manifesting everything you desire. One of the greatest barriers to living as if you have everything is the desire to control life's outcomes. Many people believe that if they plan, strategize, and micromanage every detail, they can guarantee success, love, or happiness. Yet, the truth is, the more we cling to control, the more we block the natural flow of abundance. Life is not meant to be forced. It is meant to be experienced with trust, flexibility, and faith. Releasing the need to control is a vital step toward acting as if you already have everything you desire. Control comes from fear. The fear of not having enough, the fear of loss, the fear that things might not work out as we hope. But fear is a limited perspective. It narrows our vision and keeps us trapped in scarcity. When you release control, you choose to trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. You align yourself with the intelligence of the universe, which always knows the right timing, the right people, and the right opportunities for your highest good. Acting as if you have everything requires letting go of the illusion that you must manipulate circumstances to achieve your desires. Consider this: when you try to control life, you are resisting the natural abundance that is already flowing toward you. You tighten your grip, and in doing so, you create tension, stress, and resistance. The universe responds not to fear and control, but to ease, flow, and alignment. By releasing the need to control, you allow life to move in harmony with your intentions. You can still take inspired action, plan, and make wise decisions, but you do so from a place of trust rather than desperation. You become a co-creator, not a micromanager. Releasing control also means letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. Often we believe that our happiness, success, or fulfillment depends on a particular result, a specific person, or a fixed path. Yet life has infinite ways to deliver what we desire, often in forms we cannot yet imagine. When you release attachment, you open yourself to new possibilities and unexpected blessings. You allow the universe to surprise you with solutions far better than anything you could have planned. Acting as if you have everything means trusting that what is meant for you will arrive, even if it doesn't look exactly as you envisioned. Another aspect of releasing control is surrendering worry and anxiety. We cannot predict every twist and turn of life, but we can choose our response to it. When you stop obsessing over outcomes or imagining worst-case scenarios, you free your energy for creation rather than resistance. You begin to act from a place of peace, confidence, and joy, an energy that naturally attracts abundance. The more you practice surrender, the easier it becomes to trust life, to embrace uncertainty, and to feel secure even when circumstances seem unpredictable. It is helpful to cultivate daily practices that reinforce trust and release. Meditation, deep breathing, and visualization can all help you let go of tension and surrender control. Picture yourself holding your desires lightly in your hands, allowing life to guide them into manifestation. Affirmations can also reinforce this mindset. I trust life. I release control and allow abundance to flow to me effortlessly. Repeat these statements daily, especially when you feel anxious or the need to micromanage creeping in. Over time, they become your natural way of thinking and being. Remember, releasing control does not mean being passive or indifferent. It means taking inspired action without being attached to the outcome. You plant seeds, water them, and nurture them with love, but you allow the universe to determine the perfect timing for them to bloom. Acting as if you have everything is a demonstration of faith in yourself, faith in the universe, and faith in the natural flow of life. When you release control, you feel lighter, freer, and more empowered. You open space for abundance to enter your life in ways you could not have imagined. You no longer struggle against life. Instead, you move with it, aligned with its rhythm. This is the true essence of acting as if, living with trust, confidence, and inner certainty that everything you desire is already on its way to you. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your inner world and shaping your outer reality. Many people underestimate the incredible potential of the mind to create what the heart desires. The truth is, your imagination is not just a playground, it is a workshop where your future is designed and rehearsed. Acting as if you have everything requires you to engage in daily visualization, allowing your mind to experience your desires as if they are already true. This practice bridges the gap between what you imagine and what you manifest in your life. To begin, find a quiet space where you can focus without interruption. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, centering yourself in the present moment. Now, imagine the life you desire, not vaguely, but with precise detail. See the environment around you, the people in your life, the experiences you enjoy, and the joy that fills your heart. Feel the sensations, the emotions, and the energy as though this reality is unfolding right now. Visualization is not just seeing, it is feeling. The more vivid and emotional your experience, the stronger the signal you send to your subconscious mind. When you visualize daily, you are essentially telling your subconscious mind and the universe, this is my reality. I am ready to receive it. The subconscious does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It responds to the emotions and energy behind your thoughts. By repeatedly immersing yourself in this mental experience, you align your beliefs, actions, and energy with the reality you desire. Visualization strengthens your identity as someone who already has everything they want, and this alignment accelerates manifestation in ways that may surprise you. A key element of effective visualization is consistency. It is not a one-time exercise, it is a daily practice. Just as an athlete trains their body every day to achieve peak performance, you must train your mind to embody the reality of abundance. Even 5 to 10 minutes each morning or evening can make a significant difference. As you make this a habit, your mind begins to accept your desired reality as natural and inevitable. Your emotions, thoughts, and actions start reflecting this inner truth, creating a powerful magnet for opportunities, resources, and experiences. Another important aspect is to include gratitude in your visualization. As you imagine your desires as already fulfilled, feel genuine appreciation for them. Gratitude enhances the energy of your visualization and amplifies its effects. Say to yourself, "I am grateful for this abundance in my life," and let the feeling of appreciation flow through every cell of your body. Gratitude transforms your visualization from wishful thinking into a lived emotional experience, signaling to the universe that you are aligned with your desires. Visualization is also a rehearsal for inspired action. When you vividly imagine your life as you wish it to be, your subconscious mind begins to recognize opportunities that align with that vision. You notice ideas, connections, and resources that you may have overlooked before. This awareness guides your actions in ways that feel natural and effortless. By acting in alignment with your visualized reality, you are no longer waiting passively for life to happen. You are actively co-creating with the universe. It is important to approach visualization with belief and emotional engagement. Doubt, skepticism, or impatience can weaken the process. Instead, approach it with curiosity, joy, and certainty. Trust that what you imagine is possible and that it is already on its way to you. Let your visualization be detailed, colorful, and emotionally rich. Include sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and feelings. The more real it feels in your imagination, the more real it becomes in your life. Finally, remember that visualization is a reflection of your inner state. The more you practice it, the more you begin to embody the reality you desire. Your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions naturally align with this vision. You start living from a place of fulfillment, confidence, and abundance even before the external circumstances have fully manifested. Daily visualization strengthens your identity as someone who already has everything, and life responds to that inner truth. So today, commit to daily visualization. See it, feel it, believe it, and immerse yourself in the reality of your dreams. Let your imagination be the rehearsal for your abundant life. As you do this, the universe will respond, your subconscious will align, and your external world will begin to reflect the life you have always imagined. Living as if you have everything requires more than just feeling abundant or visualizing your desires. It requires action. But not just any action. The actions you take must come from a place of abundance, not from fear, scarcity, or desperation. Acting from abundance means aligning your choices, behaviors, and energy with the reality you want to create. It is a natural extension of the mindset, feelings, and visualizations you have cultivated. When you act from this place, you radiate confidence, joy, and certainty, and the universe mirrors that energy back to you. Acting from scarcity, on the other hand, comes from fear. It is reactive, defensive, and grasping. People who act from lack often chase opportunities, hoard resources, or seek validation from others because they believe there is never enough. This mindset creates a cycle of limitation and frustration, where no matter how much you achieve or acquire, it never feels sufficient. To break free, you must shift your perspective and your actions to come from the knowledge that everything you need is already within you, and the universe is infinitely abundant. One of the first steps to acting from abundance is self-investment. When you value yourself, your time, and your talents, you naturally act from a place of worthiness. This might mean taking care of your health, pursuing education or skills, nurturing your creativity, or simply spending time in activities that uplift your spirit. By prioritizing yourself and your growth, you signal to the world that you are abundant and deserving of all good things. This energy attracts opportunities, people, and resources that match your inner state. Generosity is another hallmark of acting from abundance. When you give freely, whether it is your time, love, attention, or resources, you reinforce the belief that there is more than enough. Giving does not deplete you, it multiplies your energy and opens the flow of abundance in your life. Acts of kindness, helping others, and contributing to your community create a ripple effect that attracts positivity and blessings back to you. Abundance is not selfish. It is expansive, and the more you share, the more the universe provides. Your interactions with others also reflect whether you are acting from scarcity or abundance. Acting from abundance means listening deeply, offering support without expectation, and responding with empathy and patience. It is not about controlling outcomes or seeking approval. It is about engaging from a place of confidence, trust, and openness. People are naturally drawn to those who act from abundance because they radiate stability, positivity, and possibility. Your energy becomes magnetic, attracting experiences and relationships that enrich your life. Another important aspect is decision making. When you act from abundance, you make choices based on what will expand your life rather than out of fear or pressure. Scarcity-driven decisions often involve compromise, settling, or clinging to security. Abundance-driven decisions, however, are aligned with your highest vision, your values, and your sense of joy. You choose paths that honor your potential, and you trust that the universe will support your journey. Acting in this way reinforces your identity as someone who already has everything they desire. Even in moments of challenge, acting from abundance shifts your perspective. Instead of seeing obstacles as threats or limitations, you see them as opportunities for growth, learning, and expansion. Scarcity sees scarcity, abundance sees potential. By maintaining this mindset and reflecting it in your actions, you create a life that consistently aligns with your inner sense of fulfillment. Challenges no longer derail you. They become stepping stones that lead you to greater abundance. Finally, remember that acting from abundance is a daily practice. It is expressed in the way you speak, the way you think, the way you invest your energy, and the way you treat yourself and others. Every choice, no matter how small, is an opportunity to reinforce your state of fullness and completeness. By consistently acting from this place, you embody the truth that abundance is not something external. It is who you are. So today, choose to act from abundance. Make decisions that reflect confidence and joy. Give freely, invest in yourself, and approach life with trust and generosity. Let every action communicate the energy of fullness and plenty. As you do this, you will notice your world changing, doors open, opportunities flow, relationships flourish, and life mirrors back the reality that you already have everything. Acting from abundance is not just a strategy. It is a way of living, a way of being, and the key to manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams.